Hi everybody, it's Cindy. It is the Friday before Christmas and I'm back for an update. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much. As you can see, Christmas is all up and ready. It'll be here before we know it. And I hope everybody is trying to enjoy this holiday season. I hosted Christmas dessert for a couple of people. And I'll include a picture right here of what I served. It was all homemade apple crumble, homemade pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, just a lot of good food. We had pumpkin bread. So we had several choices to pick from. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. And as we near into this holiday season, the new year is coming up. I hope everybody has a blessed and joyous new year. It's been a year. It's a very hard Christmas for me. It's the first without my mom and my first without a lot of other people I lost this year. It is a hard time of year for a lot of people, and I do understand that. I hope you're making the best of it. Find what brings you joy, peace, and happiness, and let the other stuff go. I'm gonna show you what I've been working on. I did do gifts, I mailed them out. So the first thing I'm gonna show you is I worked on this Mill Hill kit, and it's called Santa with Cardinal. And I'm gonna include a video right here because I did mail it out to the person. They received it. They loved it. It is center stage on the Christmas tree. It is a friend. I send a couple of them every year. And I'll put a couple of pictures right here. She sent me pictures of her tree and where they stand now. The pictures are a little dark, but she totally appreciates the cross-stitch gift that I give her every year. She has grandkids. I know they will get passed along someday, so it's always a joy for me to pass that along to someone else. So let's include that video right here. This is going to be a gift that I'm sending out, so I'm going to attach this in the video. This is by Jim Shore. It's a Mill Hill kit, and it's called Santa with Cardinal. And this is the finished piece. This is what it looks like with all of the beads in there. Let's see if we could get in a little bit. It's hard to pick up sometimes some of the detail. Very pretty. I'm going to be including a picture at the end of the completed piece. So if you never had a kit before, the kit comes with everything, all of your beads, your thread. It tells you how many strands. It's excellent directions. If you never did a Mill Hill kit, I highly recommend it. It comes with everything you need to complete the kit. This is going to be a gift, and it came out beautiful. I'm sure they will love it. These kits are something I like doing. They're pretty quick to stitch. I enjoy the process of putting the beads on the pieces. Some people don't. I like it. It really makes the pieces pop. And I'll be including a picture of what it looks like before the beads. It looks completely different, and you could take it from there. They have so many different patterns and designs. I mean, it's endless what you could do with these. These I make for one of my good friends. She loves the Santa, so I make her one every year. It's a great gift. She really appreciates it. She has grandkids, so I know at some point, someday, those will go down to her grandkids, and that makes me happy. I don't have any grandkids. Pretty sure I'll never have grandkids, so I'm very happy that I could stitch these gifts and give it to someone that actually appreciates that. I hope that gives you an idea of what you can do with the Mill Hill kits. And let's get back to the video. All right, I hope you enjoy that, and she loved her gift. So let's move on to what I've been working on. And I did get a couple of purchases with gift cards I had and things like that. So let's see what I've been working on. I did do, I'm gonna lean over here because I have stuff everywhere. I did do another piece for my friend. She loves Halloween. I'm not giving this to her yet, but I did Mystic Hat. Now this is a kit by Satsuma. It's kind of like a Mill Hill kit, but it is by Satsuma. It comes with everything you need to finish the piece. If you love Halloween, these kits are really, really cute. And let's take a look. They have other kits. Giving you some ideas. And this is how this cat came out. Like, how cute is that? It's got twinklies in his eyes. Got beads in there, and then the back I always put a tag on, so I'm ahead of a gift for next year. And I like stitching these because these are easy for me. They're simple stitching, not too much thinking. So there we go. We have Mr. Cat. All right, so what is the next piece that I've been working on? Now, I started these years ago, and this is called Wordplay. These are by Brenda Gervais, and I'm working on October. Now, I don't know why I have so much, I don't even do Halloween for myself, but I have October and November left to do, and then I have them all done. And this is October. And I don't know, some projects just take longer. I love these pieces, but these are done on 46 count weeks. And I can't do the running stitch with it, so it takes me a lot longer, but I love how they look. And I'm gonna show you, I'm almost done with October. Let's take a look at that. Now, I changed up my colors on all of my pieces. I really like how I finished them. I didn't finish them into pillows. And I will show you the ones I have done. Now, you can never see these too many times. These are all cute. They're all done on 46 count weeks. And this is January. January is definitely one of my favorites. I use eyelet on the trim in the back. February. Now on this one, I was actually able to find like felt heart trim, and then the back. I really like how these display, and I put them out every month. This is March. And take a look at all those colors. I added a couple of buttons on this one. Use the green eyelet. That is the back. April's really cute too. There's so many cute ones. There's April. Now, like I said, I changed the colors on a lot of these. I didn't use the drabby colors. More muted colors. I like a little bit brighter colors. And I used just a rickrack on that one to finish it. This is June. On this one I used a yellow rickrack, and that is the back on that. That was May. All right, and this is June. I think I said May. I don't know, I could be wrong. Here's June. White eyelet, and that is the back. July is definitely a really nice one. There's July. How cute is that? And I used red eyelet on that. And that is the back. And this is August. yellow rickrack, and that is the back. And September is around somewhere. I haven't finished, but I put it away somewhere. And then December, I have right here under the tree. Santa's cute. I used red rickrack, and that is the back. And these are called Wordplay by Benjamin Gervais. And like I said, I did all of these on 46 count weeks dye. These pieces are so pretty to me. All right, so the next piece I worked on, I'm trying to finish this up. This is Modern Folk Embroidery, a family patchwork sampler from 2020. And I worked, this is a huge piece. I don't even know if I could get it all in. But I've worked over here on that block and added that deer, filled in some of the houses there. It's almost done. And I don't know if I'll try and make it a 2025 finish or 2026 finish. I don't know. It depends on what I get done next week. I'm not sure where my brain or focus will be at that time. So those are the pieces I've been working on. I'm going to be showing you a tour of the whole Christmas tree up and close. I moved, so I downsized, and I had to downsize my tree. So most every ornament on here was a gift, and then the ones I made are around a door. So you'll get a tour of that. It's a quick tour, like 5 minutes. I'm not doing I don't have a whole lot. I really have simplified things and pared it down a whole lot. So let's take a look at what I bought. Now I was watching Colorado Stitcher. Love her channel. She's always got a lot going on, and she inspired me to get this piece. This is, and I'm not going to take it out because it's sealed. And this is called a peacock, a unicorn, and a badger. I'm sorry for the glare there. There's the back. She's doing it on a green linen. I might do black linen because of all the background stitching. I'm not filling in that background either. I hear you, it's a lot. You have other stuff you want to stitch. But I love that. I did get all of the DMCs. I didn't do the silks. The price on the silks, it was like $60 for all of that versus almost $300 with silks. I'm not spending that much on silks. Kudos to all of you that will do that. I'm trying to save for retirement, so I'm sure it'll be just as beautiful. And the other pattern that I got, and this is with a gift certificate I have, it's called Yuletide Stitching by Kathy Barrick. And I'm going to be doing it just the fireplace. I'm not going to be doing the Santa. Now, I don't know if I'll do the upper, but I really like that fireplace. And I don't have a whole lot of Christmas cross stitch except the ornaments. I got tons of those. But I'll show you some pieces that I have that I really like that I do, but I don't have a whole house of Christmas, and I love seasonal, but I like to keep my stuff out all year. And some of the stuff, even if it's seasonal, I hang it in a different room. I don't care. But I do like this piece. I like the fireplace. I bought some threads. Let me bend over and get that. And I'm sorry I'm bending because I have stuff like all around. So give me 1 second. Now, Color and Cotton had a sale. I think it was over Thanksgiving. And I did buy some threads. I really miss Victorian Motto. I have a whole stacker of Victorian Motto threads, and she doesn't do them anymore. And I really miss them because you really got a lot of thread through for your money. But I love color and cotton, and this is really pretty. Get 12 skeins, and this is called Candy Shop. That's the front of it. It's got really sherbet colors. And this is called Gradient Renaissance Fair. And that is the back. Sorry for the glare there. And then Bluebird. I love blues. She does a really nice variation of the blues there. Very pretty. A motorcycle in December. Imagine that. Sorry about that. That's what was driving by my house. And that's what I've been working on. I'm going to show you. Now, I sent not as much Christmas cards as I've done in the past, but I sent out my fair share. The only family that I got a Christmas card from was my dad. I have sisters, I have kids, not one person sent me a Christmas card. And my kids, I told them, don't even buy me gifts because I don't want anything. I don't want that stress on the children with the way the economy is and stuff. I don't need anything, and I just want to take that stress away. I did send out big boxes to them, and 2 of them lived on the West Coast. So my one daughter in California, it was $40 just to ship the box. And I did put I told them this is the last year I'm doing this because they're making it so expensive, and they want you to buy online so you get the free shipping. And I personally love buying the gift, wrapping it. I did make at the beginning of January and February, March last year, I did crochet everybody winter hats. I sent them to the all. My youngest daughter said she thought it was professionally made. She didn't know I made it, so that made me feel good. And the other one didn't open it, and the other one is donating all the gifts I gave to them. So yeah, Merry Christmas. That's why I'm not doing it anymore. It's not appreciated, I don't think. I'm going to show you some of the cards I got, but this came from Stacy. She made me, look how cute that is, a little cross stitch card, and she sent me another card. Stacy, thank you so much. I have it hanging where I display all of my cards. It's so cute. One of my friends does watercolor card paintings every year, so she paints these cards. It's very pretty. She's very talented. Now I want to show you, I'm not going to show you all of them individually, but I got 3 cardinal cards, and I love cardinals, and I thought that was so pretty. Thank you. Everybody knows who sent me the cards, so thank you so much. It means so much to me. People take their time, energy, money. It's so appreciated. I appreciate it. I'm sure not everybody does. This is the other cardinal. And like I said, I didn't get a whole lot of Christmas cards this year, and I think everybody's kind of stopping that too. I got a couple of photo cards, but I'm not going to show those. Those are personal. I'm not going to do that to anybody. Nobody wants a personal photo shown. Oh, look at that. Look at that manger scene. Yeah. And that's what I'm going to show you in the cards. I'm going to show you some of the really pretty Christmas pieces I stitched. I might not know the names or designers, so please bear with me. And then stick around for the cute little Christmas tree. You'll want to see the whole tree and what I did with the other ornaments. It might give you an idea. So give me 1 second. All right, so the first piece is chickadees. This is a Mill Hill kit. Let's see if you can see all the it's a very winter piece. You could leave this out all year, but it's really not per se a Christmas piece, but it reminds me of Christmas with the colors. Just looking at this one. This is by Prairie Schooler. Look at the colors. It's so pretty. Give you an idea. This is one of the Prairie Schooler Santas, and I finished this on a wooden hanger. I added a little beads there, but look at that. And I made them a little bit bigger, so that hangs on the wall. That gives you a different idea of how you might want to finish something for a Prairie Schooler ornament. So there you go. Merry Christmas. I can't remember who the designer is. Maybe La-Di-Da? I forget. And I finished this myself in a simple frame. I added these felt balls. It's different. Listen, gotta think outside the box for finishing, because you can't have everything professionally framed unless you're rich. This one I showed in my last video. This is a Christmas tree, and I just put this in a regular 8x10 with glass. I never do that, but it was the easy finish for me. And I have it displayed on a table, so it looks really pretty. And my favorite, Noel. I love this piece. It's one of my favorites. I let this hang up on the wall all year long. I never put it away. Yeah. One of my best friends was Noel. Miss him. So it does remind me of my friend. And those are some of the larger Christmas pieces I have done. I hope that gives you some ideas. I hope everybody finds their peace and joy through this holiday season if you're spending it alone, which I am, which I pretty much always do. Do what you love. I'll be going for a hike. I don't know if I'll host anything. I hosted Thanksgiving desserts. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I want to this year. I miss my mom. It's very hard not being able to talk to her anymore. So I know a lot of you have gone through that. Find your peace and joy. You matter. Just to go for a walk. Do whatever it is that will make you happy. I will be back in 2026, and I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a very, very blessed New Year. And until we meet again, happy stitching, everyone. Out in the front, I have two gingerbread men by the planters. There's one, and there is the other. We're going to go up to the right garden. I'll show you what you have in that garden. Up in this garden, I didn't do a whole lot. I just added a couple of deer. They're really cute. Those were purchased at Hobby Lobby. In the left garden, I have a metal nativity, which is very pretty. And up on the deck, I do have solar lights that come on every night. And then I have wreaths on the front, and I'll show you that up and close. And here is the display. I got a big wreath in the middle, two wreaths on the side, a little display up there. Going in the front door, I do have a wreath there. And I do have bells on the door. They make a lot of noise, so when you come in, it makes a lot of noise. I downsized my Christmas tree, and walking in I have a table tree right on the right here, and I'll bring you in so you could see all of the ornaments. Most of the ornaments were not done by me on this tree. They were gifts from everybody, and I try to highlight the gifts that I've been given. I appreciate every piece I have on my tree. I know who made every piece on this tree, and they're beautiful. That I stitched wordplay for December, so I put it right there. Let's see if we could get all of them. There's so many on this tree. I did the best I could to get as much as I could on it that you can see. And then this is the wall I look at when I watch TV on my sectional. So I have my tree, TV. I got my Christmas mice and carolers right there. My stockings. Now this cooler stocking you can still get. It's a garden style, of course. Now on this wall, when you first walk in the house, I do have a Christmas wreath. That is a tea towel. I got my poinsettia. I have a display on the left. And in this tin right here, I have some extra Christmas ornaments. A lot of prairie schoolers are in here. Just a great way to display some of the pieces. There's a pretty tea towel. Got some pieces up here. That's a prairie schooler on the right. Some cardinals. Got Merry Christmas. And this is display. I have a whole bunch of pieces on here. I got a antique planter there. Some ceramic angels. And some antique candy holders. So on that display is where I have a whole bunch. Now, on this garland above the door, I put silver garland. I tacked it up with 2 nails, and then I disattached every ornament with a hook, like normal. And these are all the ones I made. It's so pretty. It doesn't really pick up the sparkly. Let's see if we could get... It's a great way to display your pieces if you need some extra room. Over there I have Noel. This is the day. Merry Christmas. I have my garden planter there. The Christmas tree I just stitched. Another prairie schooler right there. And there we go, another Christmas piece up there, by Heart and Hand, of course. And this is the kitchen. You walk through. I have poinsettia on the table. I got a display with some pieces there. It's very sunny in here right now. Up on the cabinets, that is a candle ring, so I just added them on there. They're very pretty, gives it a festive look. And out of the kitchen you go right into the living room. That's my sectional. And then this is the main area. I hope I've given you some helpful decorating ideas. I keep it very, very simple. When you're downsizing, you really have to think outside the box. But it's still very festive. I hope everybody is having an amazing holiday season, whatever you celebrate. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you soon.